Gist of today, is finally hit, Melt Your Eyes, See Your Future's 2-year anniversary, which is very good for how surprising this album is. So I thought of today how to do, a tier list on more of Denzel's best works. Okay guys, today we're gonna be ranking, I See Your Future, which is, Denzel Curry's most recent album. I feel like Melt Session is a very top tier rapping song. It starts off with that, I don't know why, but it reminds me, it's a little gospel at the beginning with the kind of scorches at the beginning, and then it goes to him rapping his ass off, and then I feel like the coolest cut of the song is when he says he keeps walking, and then it does a perfect transition to walking. So definitely S tier song, top 3 on the album. And I would also say that Walking's an S tier song because it talks about his dangers and how he has to keep walking to this hell on Earth. So yeah, I definitely think that's S tier as well. But what's it called? Number 3, Worst Comes to Worst. It's a cool song, like how he talked about some things can get worse, or how he has to do stuff if it goes to the worst situation. It's a cool song. I don't think it deserves the S tier though. I think A tier still fits it perfectly. But John Wayne, it starts off this beautiful synth of I think it's for like 2 songs he has a woman sing at the beginning. I don't know their artist name because I don't check the features like that, or I just forgot after checking them. But he switches it over from her singing at the beginning, and then he also switches it up and does a hook while rapping. He says he's John Wayne, which is also just the title track, so it makes sense for the song. Because, so he made his own hook and rap, which I think is very impressive, so I would say that's an S tier as well. Number 5, the last, that hook, how there's dangers in America, and then he still raps his ass off really impressively with this, like, chill, like, darkish beat. I would definitely say that's an S tier song. Mental. Thing is, Mental is basically like another John Wayne. I'm sorry, but it's probably like A tier. I don't think it beats John Wayne. The 7th track is Troubles. Probably my most played song, and how they're having troubles with drugs and how they need to get through their struggles. I really think it's a cool introspective track. Definitely my most played on the album. But yeah, 8. Ain't No Way. Okay. I love how they switch from the hook to JID and then Denzel. But the only thing that makes the song not S tier is that Nico Nasty's verse, bro. That shit was ass. For 30 seconds, her verse I always skip if this song ever comes up on my playlist. So that's the only thing that'll affect that song. But next is X-Wing. X-Wing brings like that. Okay, I'm gonna explain it. It brings that area where it's like very what's it called? I don't know why, but this is an example. The hook reminds me of that Playboi Carti druggy vibe with his own mix of rapping, but you can actually hear the rapping on like Playboi Carti. But I think it's still very cool and catchy, and that's why this is one of my favorites as well. But next is Angels. The production's cool, but I don't think it deserves S tier. It's like, it's a good track, I just don't think it deserves S tier. 11, The Smell of Death. It's like this 1-minute build-up track, so I think it's gonna be C tier. Sanjurio. Okay, I've said this many times, I feel like, to a lot of my friends, but I feel like this song is like a hook-based song. Like, it's where I don't know why, but it feels like it's like the lowest on the album, one of my least favorites on the album. But I feel like it's just the lowest point on the album. It's where he needs all these hooks to hype him up. It feels like there's like 2 different hooks in the song that need to hype him up to like rap, which that's probably why I think this song's worst. Doesn't mean it's bad. It's the worst one on the album to me. So I'd probably put that at C tier. Oh no, that's B tier. Oh. I'll probably put it at C tier. San Antonio is that rockish type rage song. I feel like I don't feel like I would listen to it usually because it gets annoying where it's like he says that one guy says the hook, but they were experimenting because Denzel kind of can do a rage type music taste thing. I don't know how to explain it, but he can do that. So I think it went decently well together, but still probably one of the lowest points on the album. But the illest is that chill piano beat that he just fucking goes crazy on. Or no, well, he doesn't go crazy, but it's like he tells a story on this like piano chill beat, and it's really good for the ending of this album. That's why I think it's probably like S tier. So yeah.